Hello, people of the interwebs. Today we're making an amazing, quick, and healthy fruit salad with a mint yogurt dressing. Dun, 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 dun. I'm Chef Cash White, and I'm here today because God delivered me from my addictions and put me in a place where I can share my love of cooking with you. Guys, the reason that we do these videos, the reason I stand up here is because I want to let the light of Christ shine through me, and I want to share some of the simple recipes with you so you can take less time in the kitchen and spend more time with your family. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you click subscribe, and if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you follow our page. Let's get cooking. So as I was trying to figure out what to do this week, I was talking to my mom, and she reminded me of a delicious fruit salad recipe that her mother used to make. And it has a yogurt dressing with some mint, and she did a couple of different things. So I'm gonna kind of do my riff on that fruit salad recipe. It's very simple, it's very fresh, it's very quick, and it's healthy as well. So I'm gonna start here with 1 cup plain. You don't wanna use vanilla or strawberry, just use the plain. We're gonna add our own flavoring to it. So first thing I'm gonna add to that is 3 tablespoons of agave nectar. The agave nectar, you can use honey if you like. I prefer the flavor of agave nectar. It has less of that honey flavor, I guess is the best way to put it. This is more of just a regular sweetener. And I'm just gonna fold that into this yogurt. Every time I add any kind of ingredient, especially sweet ingredients, one of the things that a lot of people miss out on is they miss the counter flavor. So I'm just gonna put a pinch of kosher salt in here. And what that does is it's gonna trick your tongue and let those sweet flavors just pop. Okay, I'm gonna fold that in really good, and that's gonna be the base of our dressing. So the next thing I'm gonna add is a little bit of fresh mint. I just got this at the grocery store. It's summertime in Texas right now. It's growing everywhere. You can find it all over the place. I love the way fresh herbs smell. It makes so much difference. I know some of you might ask, hey, can we use, dried mint or anything like that? I'm gonna tell you right now, the oils that you get out of this fresh mint really make a difference. Got about a tablespoon of it, and I'm just gonna give this a nice rough chop. I wanna get this as small as possible, and then I'm gonna fold it into my dressing. Okay, so what we have here is we have the mint. After you've done chopping it, you're gonna split it into 2 piles, and that way you have double mint.
Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double gum.
Okay, bad joke. I got about a tablespoon of diced mint here. I'm just gonna throw it on into this guy, sprinkle it in. I'm gonna fold it in. You're gonna let this stuff marinate for just a little bit because you want those oils to really get into that yogurt. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the zest of half of a lemon. I don't want this to be too lemony, but I want a little something to make that mint pop. So if you notice what I'm doing here, I'm doing a little contrasting. With the sweetness, I add a little bit of salt, and with the mint, I'm adding a little bit of citrus. What it does is it creates that palette, that sort of opposite, so you can see that you can taste the differences between the two. If you look, it's just a little bit, maybe a half of a teaspoon. I'm gonna fold that in, and I'm gonna set this over to the side. So that is the dressing for our fruit salad. So what are we missing for the fruit salad? Fruit. I'm just gonna do some fresh summer berries. I'm gonna start with a little bit of strawberry. I've just cut the ends off and chopped them up in little pieces. I got some blackberries. I'm gonna add those. I cut those in half just because I want to get a little bit of the juice mixed up. Just a handful of blueberries and a little handful of raspberries. We'll toss like this, get them mixed up a little bit. I'm gonna take my dressing. We don't need a lot. Put a little bit over the top, like this. I'm gonna top this with just a handful of granola, just to give it a little bit of a crunch, almost like a parfait, right? This is a fantastic little snack to pack in a lunch to go to work or to school. It's also a fantastic breakfast as well. Let me get a little mint to garnish it. There you have it. It's our fruit salad with a mint yogurt dressing. Guys, thank y'all for watching. Have a great evening. And remember, always keep the faith. Enjoy the food. I love you guys. Good night. Dun, 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 ding. I think it's this noise. Double mint joke. It kind of does smell like Wrigley's double mint gum. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Bring it back a little bit.